Heyo, wanted to make a quick note about Tamron. Um, whether I'm a schmuck or a prick on YouTube or not is kind of irrelevant. People only care about superficialities. That's vitally important to them. But certainly got more lens experience than anybody else on YouTube. And I want to make a comment about Tamron. And okay, I was selling their lenses over 20 years ago. And Nikon, let's just take Nikon for example. They make a lot of lenses. They make some old lenses. They still make old manual focus lenses, Nikon does. They make some crappy lenses, and they make some incredible lenses. They make some high-class lenses, and they make some cheap plastic crap. Tamron was always far better than Sigma, even back in the day. They were. You know, people that they keep telling me how much they love a Sigma, I tell them, yeah, let me know if that lens is still working in 10 years. You know, I don't care whether you like the Sigma or not, you know. If you like the picture, fine. But that lens ain't going to be working in 10 years. Quality control is bad. The sample variation is horrible. I tell people, bribe a camera store manager $5 and say, hey, give me the truth about these lenses. And they'll tell you, it's like they return all the time. Quality control issues are just horrible. So, but if you like the lens, don't care. This video is about Tamron. Tamron is doing a lot of things right. A few months ago when I purchased, everybody asked me about the 35mm version of this lens, and I tried it too, and it's also excellent. It's the same as this lens. They're both dreamy. They're both perfect lens. They have a very, very dreamy, soft output. Not soft as in bad IQs, like, oh, it's a soft lens. No, that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the bokeh of the lens, how it actually renders the shot. It's very beautiful. The reason I bought this 45 is so I could use it as a perfect lens instead of the 35 on DX crop sensors and full frame. So for me, the 45, technically a 50 is not a normal lens in a full frame. It's like 42mm, so this is closer to a normal lens than a 50 is. But this is also a perfect lens for DX crop sensor. This lens is incredible. The lens that I use all the damn time is the 70-200 to 2.8 with vibration control. Just an awesome lens. Love the hell out of it. It's better than Nikon's own extremely expensive VR1 and now VR2 70-200 2.8. It's a wee bit faster, and the IQ is better on it, and it's half as much money. This lens, unbelievably, I named this lens Lens of the Year for last year. It's the Tamron 15-30 2.8. It's incredible. It is heavy as hell. It's $1,200. It's got vibration control, but it blows the hell out of the Nikkor 14-24 all day long. It does. And that's not my opinion. Other people that have tested both will tell you the same thing. It's huge, and it's heavy, and it's fat, but it's incredible. It's the tits. All of these lenses are the tits. Nikon is updating some of their high-usage lenses, and they're still not perfect. But Tamron is really going in the right direction. And Tamron has to be commended. And I really think that they're going to bury Sigma. I mean, they're just going to bury them literally. These lenses are proof. These are flagship lenses. Portraiture, wide zoom. The notion that the 14-24 could be bested, and I own that lens too. Very expensive Nikkor lens. The fact that the VR1, VR2 could be bested, well, it has been. And that's not my opinion. A lot of people believe, regardless of price, that this is better. And I know it's better. It's better than the Nikkor 70-200 2.8. It is. It's a little bit bulkier, but I don't give a damn about that. So Tamron's really doing a lot of stuff right. And like I said, this was my pick for the Lens of the Year for last year. I don't know what it will be this year. It will probably be, but it didn't come out. It came out not this year. It'd be the Fuji lens, like the 16mm. But that's a point for another discussion. So I think Tamron deserves a huge round of applause for doing a lot of stuff right. But just because these lenses are awesome doesn't mean that everything Tamron currently makes is incredible lens-wise. But the same is true of Nikon. Nikon makes a lot of lenses, and some of them are just, I wouldn't recommend them. Even if they were half off, I wouldn't recommend them. But these lenses that Tamron has come out with recently, that really makes you, you know, like someone kicked you in the nuts and go, damn, Tamron's doing a lot of stuff right. I mean, not only right, but like, you know, damn, someone's paying attention. And everybody else is asleep at the damn wheel. And Tamron is not. And Tamron deserves a lot of acclaim for that, because these lenses are incredible. They're incredible. And Tamron has come a long way in 20 years. They were always better than Sigma. And these lenses, I mean, they're great. They really are. So I give my highest recommendation to these three lenses. They're absolutely exquisite. Now, whether you pick a 35 or a 45 millimeter, I chose the 45 for reasons that I told you, but you know, it's your personal choice. I wanted the 45 because it's a better all-around lens for FX and DX cameras. And that's the reason I chose it. I love a 45-ish lens. It's closer to 42 millimeters, like I said, is closer to what humans actually see. Not 50 millimeters, but 42 millimeters. 40, 42, whatever, 45, close enough. So that's the reason I went with the 45. You know, if you rather have the 35, it performs exactly the same in this as this lens. It does. I've used both of them. So kudos to Tamron. Tamron deserves a pat on the back for their recent manufacture of these and a few other lenses. So good on you, Tamron. You know, you're going to bury Sigma, and if you keep it up, you're going to bury Nikon too. So catch you later. Bye.